What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do an energy shout out. Okay, remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so as you guys know, I am on a vacation, if you will, from readings on YouTube. However, I now have a community post, and so occasionally you will see me putting up some information about the channel or just, vibing with you guys here and there. Okay, but nonetheless, I did put up on the community post that I would be doing some energy shout outs, pretty much trying to get them done throughout the year so we can start fresh next year. And I'll be doing some channeled readings occasionally, as far as collective. Kind of playing with those because some may be sign specific, but it'll be in the description of the channeled reading once it's posted. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the energy shout out. I have just a few slips left over from the ones that we've already kind of done so far out of the 12. So let's see who's getting one today. Okay. We have a energy shout out for Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, you guys have the energy shout out today. How often I'll do these, I don't know. They're all they'll be very sparingly, if you will. Okay, but definitely trying to get the rest of the signs done before the end of the year. Okay, so Sagittarius, hopefully you guys are doing well. No regular readings for a while. Like I said, I'll be back in February. Okay, but this is kind of like a check-in on your energy just to see how you guys are holding up. We'll go and start with the energy oracle first, and then we'll break into the crystal of assistance for those who are spiritualists. And if you're not and you're a beginner, by all means, you can always use a crystal of assistance every now and again just to help motivate you in your spiritual journey and your regular life in general. Okay, so as usual, about 3 shuffles, and we go ahead and do a cut of the deck. We'll look at the bottom to see the card associated with your energy right now. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck for you guys, Sagittarius, we have the garden and the gate. Okay, the garden and the gate. Okay, number 30. All right, equaling out to 3, talking about taking the time to kind of like center yourself, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, this girl here is kind of standing on the outskirts of a gate that is closed. Okay, but there's like a whole landscape, if you will. There's like a garden that she's currently in now, but the landscape behind that garden is just vast and just looking as if it's ready to be explored. Okay, and so it's like almost feels like a blank canvas, if you will, of opportunities. Okay, and so it could lead to some really happy times in your life. Okay, so don't be afraid of going through that gate. Okay, is what I can tell you, what I'm feeling from the card at this time. So let's go into the book. There is an affirmation. One thing I love about this deck is the affirmations that go with each card. So I'm going to hold this up for you guys. You do have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel underneath, which is your crown chakra. And so you could be dealing with a lot of using your intuition in regards to these new opportunities that are, in front of you right now. Taking the time to kind of just be very aware and awakened with deep thought, if you will, about what you pursue going forward. Okay, so the garden and the gate is abundant prosperity and staying safe. Okay, abundant prosperity and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden and colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and the worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Okay? So, the affirmation is I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day, in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Okay? So, every day, in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. Okay? So, you may be having some choices. Like I said, you do have that crown chakra underneath. Okay? In reference to following your intuition when it comes to making these choices and decisions moving forward. Okay, like I said, the young lady does have a key around her neck to be able to open this gate, but again, you may be unsure about some things. Okay, especially if it is in regards to anything financial. Okay, but in hindsight, kind of got to look at it in both ways, Sagittarius. If it is something in regards to money for you, as far as making a decision that is financially based, if you don't move forward with it, you don't lose anything, but at the same instance, you could be missing out on something. Okay, sometimes, no reward without risk, if you really think about it. Okay, if it's in pertaining to gambling, I would be just mindful, okay? Um, and I'm not promoting gambling of any sort, but if it's something serious like, buying a home or buying property, okay? As like I said, I keep focusing on this vast land that is behind this gate that's closed. You may be having a decision to make on certain properties, if it's real estate, or like I said, some form of land to either build a home on, or maybe a business venture of some sort. Okay, make sure you just do your research. Okay, make sure everything is kind of legit as far as logistics are concerned. Okay, if it is in reference to a business, survey the area, what's missing or what may be needed in that area, and if it'll be well received. Maybe talk with the community first before you decide to, start digging. Okay, it could end up being, somewhat of an issue if it's like in a very populated neighborhood, if you will, depending on what your business is. I'm feeling like some people may be concerned about the type of traffic that may come in. Okay, and so that may be somewhat of an issue, but nothing that you can't handle. Okay, it's not for every Sagittarius. There's only a few that would be, relatable to. Okay, so but nonetheless, again, there's no reward without risk. Okay, and so but make sure, in a sense, they're like calculated risk. Okay, so let's move on to the crystal of assistance for you guys. Okay, we'll shuffle by 3 and we'll pull the card at the bottom for you guys. I like pulling the crystal of assistance, like I said, for those that are, kind of intermediate to advanced in spiritualism. You can use this crystal, and you can kind of look at your previous energy shout outs to get a collection of crystals that will work well for you as far as like meditation or just in your everyday life. Sometimes I take certain crystals with me and I'll wear them on my right side if I need help with grounding in regards to work professionally. Other times I may wear certain stones on my left side to promote my empathy and compassion towards something or people in general. So they're very helpful in that sense, okay? As long as you're using them in a positive light, okay? Now, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you. Your crystal of assistance is the Sunstone, okay? The Sunstone, Sunstone, okay? Very beautiful stone here. I'll flip it over. We have all the information on the back in regards to this stone, okay? Very orange-like. And so it says Sunstone emanates feel good vibes of warmth and radiance. The stone's orange and red sparkly light effect, aka spangling, aka adventuress, is the result of copper inclusions reflecting light from within. Those who need it are fellas looking to operate on a higher plane, the vitamin D deprived, okay? So if you're not getting out much, this is pretty good for you to have. All solar powered human beings who do not, in fact, harvest life force by turning up the brightness on their smartphones, okay? So it says where you should put it is anywhere you're looking for a boost in stamina. First thought, the gym. Sure, bro. Okay. So when to use it is whenever it's time to get busy or when your disposition needs a little sunnying up, okay? Take back your shine, okay? Take back your shine, all right? So this is one that can be used in regards to kind of, like it said, boosting your stamina, motivating you a little bit. Not in the sense of if you're feeling sluggish, but maybe in the sense of maybe procrastination, if you will, or in the sense of making decisions, okay? You may have been putting these decisions off, such as even, like I said, in regards to real estate or land, maybe shopping around for some. This could kind of give you the energy to do so, okay? Like you know something needs to be done, but you're just really kind of moving slow about doing it. And so Sunstone could kind of help motivate you to get out and get things done, okay? So that's your stone of assistance. So now we're going to get into your daily message, which is kind of like your message of support, okay? I'm going to shuffle these a little bit by hand, and then I'm going to go into my regular shuffle of shuffling by 3 times, even though it's the smallest of all 3 of these decks, okay? I like these daily messages because they're very direct in their meaning and they have a very positive connotation with them to just motivate you, to kind of uplift you where needed, okay? So, last shuffle there, we'll cut by 3s and we'll refer to the message that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Sagittarius, we have learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them, okay? I'll put that up for you guys. So it says learn and grow from the wisdom of your feelings by allowing yourself to befriend rather than deny them, okay? So learn and grow from your feelings, okay? There is wisdom in the feelings that you are having right now in regards to, life in general, things that you may be going through at this time. By all means, you can go back to your readings to kind of hold you over while I'm on vacation. Like I said, any previous energy shout outs, um, you can check out your other birth chart placements that are important to you to see if that may be of some assistance to you. Possibly a word from the ancestors and the heart's desire primarily. Okay. But allow yourself to befriend those feelings instead of denying them, and befriend the wisdom that you receive from those thoughts that you have. Okay. And so, with that being said, Sagittarius, that's all that I have for you guys this evening, right now. Again, your girl has a community post now, so I can now kind of talk to the community. So, by all means, if you resonate with me as a reader, per se, I would love it if you would join the community. Just like, share, and subscribe at your leisure. But until then, I truly appreciate your viewership. Until next time, peace.